stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. Happy 420, and had a little bout of the COVID. We're getting way better after that, so I'm feeling ready for a wild card Wednesday and a beer. Yeah, finally. Thank you all for stopping by another edition of this is the Wild Card Wednesday. We have our illustrious panel here, and hopefully some more are gonna stream on in and join us. And if you would like to join us, we have the link in the video chat here on YouTube. Come on and join us here. Our cast of crew today is we got Thrash Life from the state of Colorado joining today. She is.
Cheers.
We got East Coast Liquor Reviews from the state of Rhode Island. Cheers. Cheers, Tanner. And from the great state of Oregon, we have Beer Man. Cheers. Cheers, everybody out there in the panel, and cheers to our illustrious panel. Let's go around the horn, shall we, and see what everybody's bringing this evening. Cheers to Thrash Life.
All right, I went ahead and, earlier, nothing was going on. You're like, join Wildcard Wednesday. I'm like, let me go get something that's a little different. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple bottles of the maskless airplane bottles of the Revel Stoke smoked vanilla flavored whiskey. So I thought I'd do a little bit of some spirits tonight. Grabbed a couple of them. I don't have a small glass because I'm a beer drinker.
Yeah.
Pour it right down the middle.
Okay.
Actually, I'll put another one in here in a little bit. But yeah, that's what we got.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Let's check out East Coast Liquor Reviews and his product he's bringing this evening.
All right. So I got a Proclamation Beer.
Oh.
Proclamation Ale Company. Sub Refuge. IPA. It's 7% alcohol by volume. It says unfiltered, and may contain sediment. So these guys out of Warwick, Rhode Island, proclamationaleco.com. This is a fresh one. It says we all live in a, and then
yellow submarine.
Yeah, we all live in a ... It's 4/1/2022. So this is 19 days old. So nice fresh IPA. The website I do have pulled up. It says IPA with a soft mouthfeel and notes of grapefruit, raspberry, tangerine, and sweet cream with a touch of grassiness. Sounds pretty good. This can was $4.25 for the single can. So crack this open. I do really enjoy Proclamation's IPAs. All of them haven't been extremely outstanding, but there have definitely been ones that have been pretty good, in my opinion. So let's pour this up. There hasn't been a beer by these guys that I would say that I wouldn't drink. So, all of the beer. Hazy. Golden orange. A little bit darker. About a finger. Sudsy white head. Looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to leave a nice lacing.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, smells juicy. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. What is going on over there? Woo!
Whoa, little kitty action.
Kitty! All right, let's go to Beer Man in the state of Oregon. Hello, Beer Man.
Hey, how's it going? All right. So I got one from Bearded Iris Brewing Company out of Nashville, Tennessee. It's a cultivate variety. It's called the Mood Ring.
Whoa.
Cool.
It's a double IPA. Far out. What's far out?
Far out.
Far out. It has far out vanilla and lactose in it. Okay. Far out, man.
Wow.
8.5%. Definitely a double. Has pineapple, mango, and pink guava in it. Okay.
Whoa. Happy 420.
Cheers, Blake. All right, man.
And
2, 1, 3, 4. This is about a month, 2.5 months old.
Commerce of Ozzy is having Abbey Ale and sipping on Old Forester 120 or 1920. Cheers.
Oh, you know what? Screw that, dude. We're not gonna decant tonight.
Pour it up.
It didn't help. That didn't help.
Whatever works.
Nice, kind of a honey looking colored beer, maybe, or something like that. Fingerhead, nice tight knit bubbles there. Real quick sniff. Oh, it's not. It smells like a sour ale or sour or something. It's weird.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this is all about. Cheers, Eric, man. Cheers, everyone. Right on.
Cheers. All right, we got some other panelists that have showed up. We're going to the state of New Hampshire with Bumper Road Brewery. Hello,
Everybody looks fuzzy. Am I okay?
You're fine.
I feel fuzzy.
Tanner said that he would like to see me do a gin on Wild Card one night, and right now I can't handle another beer. It's making me sleepy. I just took a little nap, a light nap. So here I am with some Bar Hill Gin. It's from the Caledonia Spirits Inc. It's land crafted in the heart of Vermont, made with juniper and raw honey at 45% ABV. It's a 90 proof gin. Little story in the back because this will be quick.
No stories in the back.
Oh, the story in the back won't be quick, but my review of it will be. The story of Bar Hill begins with a distiller and a beekeeper working together in one of the most beautiful agricultural places on earth, northern Vermont. Ryan and Todd perfected the use of raw honey in their distillery, capturing the countless botanicals a honeybee forges into their spirits. The honey would always be kept raw to retain the character of the land that inspired them. Each batch of Bar Hill Gin is distilled in our custom-built botanical extraction stills. Heaps of juniper are brought to an elegant balance by the floral depth of our raw honey. Results are distinctive and unparalleled. How do we extract such complexity from simple raw materials? Our secrets are kept in the hive.
Whoa.
100% grain neutral spirits with juniper and raw honey, distilled and bottled by Caledonia Spirits Inc. Montpelier, Vermont. Says the best fertilizer is always the footprint of the farmer.
Okay.
And that's a phrase from Thomas Hardy.
Oh, not me.
All right. Maybe it's Thomas Handy. I don't know. It's cursive. Anyways, I already poured it up. And it leaves some nice legs. Nice alcohol legs on the glass. See that sticking to the top. It does. This isn't like 100% like water clear. Like, well, it's clear, but it's got like this kind of light yellowish hue to the gin itself, which is probably from the raw honey. So I don't know how far we're going with this. We just presenting, or are we doing the whole?
Yeah, just yeah.
You're good, Alex.
Do everything.
Presenting for now. So yeah, we'll come back around. We'll come back around to Horn, and we'll get your
You gotta
review.
get me one of those little glasses. I like those.
Sure, I need one of those as well.
Yeah, those are cool. Cheers.
All right.
Mike.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, Bumpy.
We'll go to the state of Florida with our man, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Thanks for stopping by.
So, yeah, I got some here from Vitamin C Brewing Company out of Weymouth, Massachusetts. 6% ABV. It's part of their sour pipe project. I guess this is a rotating thing. It's called VSB. It's got the it says it right there. Focus.
There you go. Oh, there it is.
Pretty cool can art.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom it says acai, coconut, blueberry, and granola. The date on it. This is from 5/21/21. Let's see. It's just sour. Might have held up.
Is that a submarine?
Yeah.
That.
Marine beers, all right. 399.
All right. It didn't blow up. That's good.
Ooh.
That is a nasty color.
Yeah.
Not a good color.
Yeah.
Pretty turbid and fizzly.
Wow. Yeah, that is kind of gnarly.
I don't know if I'm gonna drink that.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Oh, we'll have to come back around and see what you really think of this product. All right, cheers. We'll come back around. Cheers, miscellaneous. Thanks
Cheers,
for
miscellaneous.
showing up. All right, I have a local beer from a local brewery in the next town over from me. This is from a brewery called Shoveltown Brewery. Why are they called Shoveltown? Because the town of Easton, Massachusetts is famously known for shovel production, I believe. So, yeah, Shoveltown Brewery. This is their New England India Pale Ale, 7.2%, 70 IBUs. It's called Fly Away. Fly Away, they say on the back of the can here, is our flagship New England IPA brewed with only Citra hops, in which orange, grapefruit, and peach flavors take off. Fly Away is light on the palate, the clean citrusy finish. Enjoy within 90 days package date, and they say it does not contain lactose. No lactose, and there's no date on the actual can itself, but this is definitely a pretty fresh 4-pack. I can guarantee you that. Commencing operations in 2017, Shoveltown Brewery is located in northeastern Massachusetts in a building that was once part of the town's rich shovel manufacturing history. We offer a variety of fresh, high-quality craft beers. All right. I've had this one several times, and it is a pretty good beer, but we'll see what we think of this New England style beer today. New England style IPA today. All right. Ooh. There we go.
Go away.
Two, just about a 3-finger head there. It does have a nice orangey, hazy color to it, nice bright white head. There is no chance of seeing through this beer, and there is some moderate, light to moderate amount of carbonation I can see rising from the bottom of the glass. Looks like a good New England style IPA. So we'll get into that in a little while. Cheers. We'll go back and see what's going on with Thrash Life.
Cheers, everybody. So this is the Revel Stoke smoked vanilla flavored whiskey. It's 70 proof. I went ahead and pulled up the website, but they didn't have anything on it. I had to go to like a third party. So this thing, glasses, no glasses. A burst of vanilla bean followed by a sweet kick of smoke completes one of the smoothest finishes around. Your only reaction is to keep on sipping. Man. The world's first spiced whiskey, Minneapolis-based Phillips Distilling Company first introduced Revel Smoke in 2000 and named it after a famous Canadian skiing mountain. Revel Stoke is a Canadian whiskey spiced with cinnamon, cardamom, coriander, ginger, and vanilla, blended together at Revel Stoke Distillery in High River, Alberta. So it's Canadian. Its vanilla flavors and cinnamon spices make it a very unique whiskey to play with. It is frequently used in Stoke and Coke, which has a nice ring to it, or consumed simply on the rocks. Okay. So that's what this is all about. It's got a really nice color. It is really, I mean, just alcohol on the nose. You get the whiskey, you get the smokeness to it.
What do I smoked with?
I don't know. This thing is like, I mean, it is just, this will cure your ills if you have a sinus problem.
Maybe I should have had that a week ago.
Yeah, it's really, it's nice, but just the alcohol forward on this thing because of the proof it is. Let's go ahead and go in for a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Thrash.
Oh, it's got a real nice sweetness to it. It's got caramel jumping out at me. The vanilla is on the top. It's not as hot as in the mouth as it is with the nose. So I have a cat that's just bugging the shit out of me. Hold on.
How's your kid?
You know what? On the second sip, I got like vanilla bean ice cream with this thing.
Huh.
This is like, it's really good. It's really smooth for the for the proof. Hell yeah. Coriander a little bit in there. The cinnamon is really faint in the background. It goes down very wet. You would think that 70 proof would like evaporate off your tongue and make everything dry. This goes down really nice. So it's got it's more sweet than dry. Full palate envelopment, same thing all the way through and through, from the mouth to the drink. Very, very wet, very sweet. This would kick your butt, seriously. If you got a big bottle of this, I poured 2 of these things in there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, 50 mils. Yeah, this is really good. Let me think about this thing, and we'll get back. Cheers.
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 Compliment to the hockey jersey from Jules.
Yeah,
All right.
Avs are number 1.
Cheers. All right.
Awesome.
Stick around. We'll come back for a rating, and we'll shout out all the YouTube channels, and let's keep this party going, shall we? With
Shit out, bro.
So I just want to say one thing to Brian. So I have noticed, like you said with the airplane bottles, when you have like a fresh nip like that and you crack it open and you pour it into a glass, I do feel like sometimes you get a little bit more of that ethanol alcohol aroma because it doesn't really have the time to aerate and like oxidize and stuff. Rather than like if I took a bottle that was like already open, poured it, it's already had some oxygen into it before. So
Right.
I do feel like, like when you have the airplane bottles, sometimes you get a little bit more of that burn. Like I said, rather than if you had like a bottle that was halfway or something poured into a glass. So
Yeah, this is the weird thing.
I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense.
No, the weird thing about it is that all the heat was on the nose. When you're sipping it, man, it's just smooth. I mean, it's really smooth. So yeah, go ahead.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, this actually has a really good aroma on it. Say pineapple and peach. As far as fruits, pineapple, peach, orange, and raspberry. There's really not much of a floral or like a hoppy aroma to this one. There's some like sweetness, like sweet malts, and a little bit of breadiness, but it's definitely more fruity and tropical forward on the aroma. And I haven't tasted it yet, and I haven't tried this one yet. So yeah, I'm gonna dive into this. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Sam.
Cheers.
Cheers. Lunge.
Oh, there's hops on the back end though.
Slainte.
Little under. A little bit of like a grapefruit pith, kind of like orange rind. Oh yeah, this is wow, this is like kind of threw me for a curveball. It's pretty much floral, hop resin all the way through, but it does have some nice tropical flavor. Now they say sweet cream in the description. I'm not really getting much of a sweet cream. There's a nice like soft mouthfeel to it, but I wouldn't necessarily associate it with like cream. Pineapple up front, of course. A little bit of like they said, that berry right before the grapefruit and the citrusy kind of pithy finish. Yeah, this is a little bit more of a floral hop forward New England IPA. It's good. It's just not what I was expecting from the aroma. I will say, yeah, definitely pineapple is the more tropical fruit that you get. I don't know. This one's tough.
Stumping Tanner, everybody.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a nice prickly carbonation, about medium carbonation. I'd say like medium bodied. It's full of flavor. It's a ton of flavor, but it's just kind of hard to get past the. So if I were to like do this on a Cyclops scale, it's nice sweetness, but I definitely think the hops override the sweetness. I'd say this is like 3.5 out of 5 hop cones, maybe like 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Be doing the Rontario Cyclops scale. Yeah, I might have to when I come back to my rating, I might have to tell you guys maybe some other tropical notes that I get out of this. But it's a good beer. I like it. Definitely a little bit more hop forward. Leaves a nice hop resin, lingering flavor in your mouth. Yeah, it's good. I like the aftertaste. If you guys want a New England IPA that is a little bit more on the hoppy side, but it's still like juicy and tropical and fruity. And these guys, before when I first started getting into New England IPAs, they were all straight tropical juice, citrus forward, and almost no bitterness, you know. And I think the thing is that I do like about Proclamation, it's like the best of both worlds. You get the tropical, juicy, fruity flavors, but you also get that kind of like West Coast piney feel. A little bit like honey sweetness. Yeah, it's a good beer. Yeah, maybe next time around I'll have a couple more descriptors. And yeah, I'm enjoying this. 7%. The alcohol is definitely not noticeable on the aroma or the palate. Yeah, good beer. I'm gonna have a good score for this. So cheers, guys.
Cheers, sir.
Interesting.
Cheers.
All right. We're on to, I believe, Beer Man from Oregon is next.
Hi, how's it going, everyone?
Yes. Happy 420.
Yeah. Hi really means hi.
That's the wrong kind of.
Compliment the mustache. Look at the mustache, man. Look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Itches like
finest
hell,
English
though.
gentlemen.
Good God. Feels like wool on my face. Okay. So this beer, let's stir this up a little without spilling it. Oh God, I went too high. Stir inward. All right. Mango and pineapple are the steady ones here. They're the ones I smell the most. Vanilla, lactose, vanilla, maybe. I don't know. Maybe more in the flavors. What else was in this? Pink guava. No, there's not like. Isn't that? It's kind of like a sake one. Let's see. Musky, sweet and musky. No, I get more of a pink. I get a pink. I get a pineapple and I get the pineapple and the mango mostly in this. It's kind of this spritzy kind of I don't know, like a Pilsner malt. It's got a crackery kind of malt thing going on. It tastes like I'm not gonna like it. It smells like I'm not gonna like it. Like I can already tell you, like I'm probably not gonna like this, but we'll see. We'll find out. Yeah, hazy definitely. It's actually got floaties kind of like in there, like little hoppy floats or something, or fruit or whatever they put in this.
Wow.
It's got like a medium rising bubble. Good retention. It's holding its ground there. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
The lactose. Oh, goddamn, that's
good.
pink guava comes out nice now. The musky, strawberry musk. Pineapple comes through. That was deceiving. Come on, damn nose was deceiving.
Deceiving. That's your name.
Deceiving, man. Don't wear it out.
Deceiving.
The freaking heck, man. I'm trying to be without cuss words. Pineapple, though, the pineapple and mango are very nice. It's like syrup. It's got this full attitude, man. In the body. The mouthfeel is just very thick and syrupy. Almost like you're eating the fruit. It's just so nice. It's a nice balance of flavors with those three fruits there. The lactose and vanilla, the body from the lactose. I think that really made it thick. The vanilla coming through kind of nice on the side. A great finish. It's kind of fruity and citrusy all the way to the back. It's more of a tropical fruit vibe for sure, with the pink guava, the pineapple, and mango, of course. Come on, but it's nice, and the alcohol is not there. The alcohol is not floating anywhere up my snout or down my throat. It's perfectly where it needs to be. Very dangerous 8.5er. I think it's 8.5. Hold on, 8.5. So nice. I like it. It's very good. Cheers to you guys, man. Cheers.
Cheers,
Yeah.
man.
Cheers.
Man.
Wow.
Cheers.
That was a complete 180 from the nose.
One all the way, man. 360 or whatever you want to go with that. 540,
1080. Cheers.
1039er.
Mike.
What? What is this thing called? Math? Why do we do it? Cheers. Happy 420.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, happy 420, man. All right.
Yeah. Bumpy with the intro.
So first, I want to show this beer if I don't jostle it on the way over. This is a space potato that I had earlier on Beer Man's thing, and I've let this thing sit out while I went and took my little 10-minute nap. And it poured clear, and now it's settled out. Look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's
Potato skins.
spacey. It's a space potato.
It is
Potato,
spacey.
Potato.
It's like gelatin clouds.
Yeah.
Galaxy in your glass. Then.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's weird, man.
Oh, space.
Swirl it up and chug it.
Well, yeah, I'm making the galaxy right now.
Feeling dizzy, man.
I'm
I
God.
can see the stars.
All right. Anyways,
Back for
It's
regular.
it's almost like
It's
the
on
litter
program.
beers that they came out with, but even worse.
Oh.
The aromas on this gin from Bar Hill with raw honey. Well, you get the juniper, of course. You're getting a little bit of that piney lemon scent. There is a good amount of a sweet honey. Damn, too many beers today. Of course, with honey, it's from pollinators, so the bees, they fly around, putting the little stingers in birds, right? That's how that works. Birds and the bees. No. So the pollinators, so they're collecting different pollens from different flowers, because they create pollen. So most of the time with honey, you're going to get some type of a floral type of a flavor out of them. Clove honey is probably one of the most basic. You get all clove type stuff. These are just wild bees out there collecting whatever. It's not a clove honey, as far as I know. So just different wild flowers. So yeah, a little bit of a floral type scent going on with that honey, but you can really smell the honey in the gin, which is interesting. It's not as it's some gins, like bottom of the shelf type gins, you can pick out stuff that it basically smells like pine sol floor cleaner. And this one's not like that. It's kind of a good 50-50 with the honey and the kind of pine and lemon type note, and a little bit floral, like I said, with the honey. So let's take a little sip. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Did you notice that glass is regular size? You see how big he is?
Giant man.
It's the same size as mine.
Yeah, it's it definitely brings some heat to the palate. There's some heat to this, but it does have a sweetness. It's like a sweet balsam pine, slight like lemon zest. The honey's in there. You're getting that nice honey floralness from the honey. That adds a sweetness to it. So it's not like overpowering like alcoholic flavors, but it does burn. It has a wicked burn to it at 45%. But besides the burn, it's got a pretty smooth flavor to it. A little honey coating. You got a little bit of a carrot flavor actually in this too. A little bit of raw carrot. It's kind of interesting. I didn't notice that until I started eating it. But I will say I have not had carrots anytime recently, so it's not from something that's just coming up from my gut or on my palate already. It was just a note that kind of hit that I'm throwing out there because, damn it, I taste the carrot. Carrot. So yeah, sweet balsam pine, lemon zest, honey, raw honey, floral, and raw carrots.
That's all, folks.
And a lot of burn.
Was it animated show?
It definitely it leaves the tongue feeling like it just got I don't know, left out in the sun or something. It's like all dehydrated, feeling curled up and hot. But yeah, but as far as like alcohol flavors, it doesn't have, like there's certain hard alcohols, even gins, but mostly happens with a lot of whiskeys with me, where it's just that it's just too much alcohol type presence. So this one doesn't do it. It's nice. It's a nice gin.
Huh.
I got it on sale too, which is even nicer. Got it for $27, and it's normally up there in the $40 range. So
hell yeah.
I think it's a $7.50. Yeah.
Nice.
Now, did you like it more when you were using it as a mixer?
When I did the gin fizz, the egg whites and stuff like that was pretty damn good. But I mixed in maple syrup and stuff with that, kind of keeping to the theme of the raw honey and kind of making it like a Vermont treat or a northeast gin fizz. That worked really well. That was just a damn good drink. This one's not bad. There's some gins I wouldn't want to drink alone. I wouldn't be able to. Anytime I pick up a new gin, I do a taste test with it. Like I'll pour just a little bit and I want to taste what the gin tastes like prior to mixing it. I don't typically just drink gin straight like this. It's usually in a mix. But yeah, this one's not bad. It's got some decent flavors to it, and it's like I said, not super boozy flavored. It's definitely got booze to it. 45%. It burns. We'll get you there, but yeah, not bad. I'll think of a rating for this gin based off of other gins that I've had, and
oh no,
jeez,
5 minutes late, huh?
35 minutes in.
Who's here? I can't even see. Oh, it's Josh. All right.
The wild last beer.
That's me.
I felt this skinny head. I knew it was Josh.
We'll get to that crooker in a Cheers.
All right, so
Get
yeah,
on the last beer.
I had to drink. I drank with that. All right, so this is Ellipsis Brewing Company. They're out of Orlando. I've never heard of them. Got a pretty cool dragon can art on the front. So this is it's called the Raspberry Rush, 7.2%, blue raspberry marshmallow imperial Berliner sour, canned on 1/20/22. So, a couple months old.
Nice.
Wearing the founder shirt.
Oh boy! Wait till you see the
Founder
color.
of the trees.
Whoa.
I don't like the color of that.
Blake TV's on.
I don't like that.
No.
I don't drink blue stuff.
Holy shit, dude.
They stole
Crazy,
a Smurf.
Yeah.
Wow.
I drink that.
So how many Smurfs did it take to make that drink?
You had to bleed all of them.
them.
It's made with Smurf blood.
I don't know if it smells like blue raspberry and fucking marshmallow.
Here, man. There you go.
Yeah, so it's that toilet fucking urinal cake blue.
Oh, it is, dude. You're right.
2000, all right.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's taste it. Since
Yeah,
my other shit was drain pour.
It's like
It
Fago.
is.
Woo woo.
Slainte.
Yes, Salinte. It's Arabic. I don't know.
There you go.
Mm,
Italian.
this is malt liquor right here, boy.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Grab a cool.
That's what this is. Wow.
No, malt liquor, second one.
It's got a full body, low carbonation, sticky. Alcohol is definitely present. Seems like a lot more than 7.2.
7.2.
I don't know about this one. It is very it does taste like blue raspberry candy.
I was thinking the same thing, Julie.
Almost like Jolly
Yeah.
Rancher.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Bing
kind of
bong.
what it tastes like. That is a very interesting product. Like nectar, it's just like syrupy. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call that an imperial sour. That's definitely
What is that, a
malt
450?
malt liquor.
There you go. MD 2020.
It's
Yeah, dude.
it's like the low version of that.
Oh,
I actually like the taste of this one better than that.
Smurf Ripple.
It's like, oh, dude, that looks like it's boiling.
Little Mermaid's hair. Oh no, she had red hair.
What the hell? Just churning.
Yeah, that's.
Man,
It looks like that time when I was drinking that Four Locos and I poured
Cheers,
it.
Sam.
What's up, Sam? Hey, Sam, check that out. Fuck is that?
Tell us what that is in the comments, Sam Smollett.
Terrible.
Sam
I
Smollett.
gotta take a picture for the gram on that one.
there you go. All for the grand.
It's I don't know. It's not bad. It's not great. I don't know what I paid for that. Hopefully not a lot. I didn't really look at the receipt, but I don't know. Definitely different. I would not call this a beer. It's malt liquor. It's just got that. It brings that alcohol with it. I don't know. I guess it's crafty side of malt
Hard
liquor.
seltzer.
I don't know. No,
Definitely a
definitely
fan.
not what that is.
I've had a hard seltzer like that.
Not really. Whoa, it's got like crystal beads in it.
Yeah, it's like,
Looks like
it is
silver.
like a 7-Eleven Slurpee, dude.
What did I say?
More
7-Eleven
loose.
raspberry Slurpee.
There you go.
Or as Tanner would say, malt liquor. Yeah.
Malt liquor.
It's not. Yeah.
And the blue stuff's dripping
I
down his
definitely
mouth.
wouldn't want. You shouldn't get drunk on this ever. I don't recommend that. You're gonna have a bad night.
Wait, stick your tongue out.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's got
Dude.
Yeah.
Is
There's
that
definitely got to be some dye, or they melted down like a shit ton of blue Jolly Ranchers.
okay?
I don't know. It's first time having anything from this company.
blue
Different.
number 40.
Very, very different.
Would you pick that over Wild Irish Rose though?
I don't drink that.
You know what? I used to love it. Yeah,
That sounds like a douche.
I don't
Wild
drink-
Irish Rose.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Oh, you need
Sorry
to
about
experience that in your life.
Bum wine.
Bum wine, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is.
Boone's
But
Farm.
like a lower version of it.
Oh, jeez.
Boone's Farm.
Yes, very, very much so.
Oh yeah, Boone's Farm.
So far, you're not impressed, is what we got.
Yeah, it's unique. I'll tell you that.
Bing bong.
Fuck my life.
Well, shit. We'll have to get back around and hear what you really, really think.
God.
Still around. Cheers. Let's go to this guy that's 35 minutes late, and it's
Great
his last
bing bong
beer.
insert.
Ding bong. All right, so
Cheers,
tonight
my friend.
I actually have an adjunct lager. This is
Whoa!
National Bohemian Beer from Pabst Corporation, 4.2. I
Is it
think
a
it's like
Pilsner?
4.28. No, it's an adjunct lager.
Yeah.
4.28. 4.28, I think is what they call it.
No.
$9.99 a 12 pack from the great. Well, it used to be from Baltimore, but I think it's obviously it's Pabst Corporation, but definitely a go-to. So pour it up here.
They sell that at the community yard. No, but
It's good, you know. Oh boy. Oh boy.
look at that.
Oh, it's
What?
a heady
It's
one.
not blue.
It's not blue.
God damn it, Bumpy. God damn it, Bumpy.
Bone gone. So nice little adjunct lager.
Hmm.
Oh, drinking macro tonight, boys.
Here you
But
go,
yeah,
mister.
this is always a go-to for me. I know it's either this or PBR. Probably the same type of.
Right.
I love PBR.
Yeah, he washes his palate with Drecker.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know how widely distributed National Bohemian Beer is, but
We
they
don't
used to
get
have a brewery out of Baltimore, but I think it burned down a couple years ago. But
I
now
like
they're
the monopoly thing going on there. or
yeah.
something.
Uncle Moneybags.
The original can is it's like white with it's like a red type of logo thing and stuff like that. But I guess they're the Baltimore Orioles type
Right.
thing.
There's that baseball thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean traditional adjunct lager. Um, nice little 1.5 figure head. Cheap. Definitely see through it.
See the Sesame Street logo thing you're doing?
Oh yeah, I got the permanent hangover glass. The sometimes
See, it's
we
just
all
trash.
That's
sometimes
awesome.
we all feel like trash with the little Oscar the Grouch thing right
Love
there.
that glass.
That is
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude.
So
I like
yeah,
that.
shout out to Permanent Hangover there on Instagram. Yeah, traditionally get that corn right off the bat. A lot of that malt. Yeah, obviously no alcohol at 4.2. They're very grainy. Nothing really standing out. So yeah, let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Josh.
Cheers.
Challenge.
Wow, a lot of that malt grain coming through. A lot of that corn has a sweet finish. Very light. Definitely a lawnmower type beer. You know, especially for the price. You know, $9.99 for a 12 pack for these little 12-ounce cans. You know, not a couple back.
Whoa.
Yeah, a lot of sweetness. Definitely a lot of sweetness off the front. That malt bill is definitely there. Trying to figure out what I'm picking up after this. Yeah, very light. That's with most adjunct lagers. You know, they're 4-5% range. You know, lawnmower type beer, something you drink in the summer. Fairly cheap. Not too much going on. but it's good. Definitely like a good beer to kind of kind of change your palate after all the craft and all that kind of stuff, and heavily at not the New England IPAs and the stouts and all that kind of stuff. Something to kind of switch your palate around, and it's good. Very refreshing. But yeah, if you get there's really not much to describe for adjunct lager. Definitely corn maltiness, sweetness.
Makes you want to go out and mow the grass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Low ABV, you can knock a couple of these back.
Better at hams.
I will say I like the ones
yeah.
with I like the ones with the corn rather than the rice. Definitely a bigger fan of
Yeah,
the
this
corn.
one, this one's definitely more corn forward than the
Me too.
like the rice type. Definitely got a nice sweetness to it, but it's very refreshing, especially when it's like super cold. I mean, I guess you could drink this when it's a little bit warmer, but it probably wouldn't be as good as if you're drinking it when it's extremely cold. But
Yeah, you gotta drink those things cold.
I mean, there's not too much going on with these types of styles of beer. Adjunct lagers. I mean, they're a lawnmower beer. Summertime. Kick back, go to a barbecue or something like that. Have a couple of these. They're light. Refreshing. Yeah, exactly. Session type beers.
Have a 12-pack of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. TV on that one, Josh?
There it is.
Happy 240 day.
What's the on that
I'll be
one?
an hour late, Ron.
What's the ABV?
Yeah.
4.2. So it's kind of around the same rate. Like I compare it to PBR. To be honest with you, I kind of go back from
Right on. PBR.
Natty Bow and PBR. They're kind of same similar. I think PBR is about 4. What's PBR? 4.8.
4.8.
4.8. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think Busch Light's around 4.1, maybe 4.2.
Yep.
I picked up the Busch Light today.
what's Bud Light?
Depends on if you shaved it.
4 or 5? What's Bud Light? 4 or 5? I've definitely picked one of these or like
4.1.
PBR over Bud Light, over Coors Light kind of thing. I mean,
Cool.
Easy drinking beer type of thing. Not too complex. So
Well,
Yeah.
let's go down.
cheers.
Let's go
Nice.
down, down a
Cheers,
little
dude.
bit of
Cheers,
memory lane.
National beer will bring you story of
That's how long the beer's been
while
around.
I'm singing, I'd like to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay. My, that sounds like the old troop board.
Hi, you. Who you been with the toilet on this night?
This is Lord Baltimore, first governor of Maryland.
Hey, it's John Wett.
Was be drumming
There he
up
is.
folks. In 1670, the royal nominee, Lord Baltimore, with fish and hominy, laid great store by easy living, it still prevails today. There's shinkety oysters and crabs and clams, and there's
John
fried
Womack,
chicken
what?
and Virginia hams. But for
Hi,
rams,
John.
they're only side dishes, so served with national beer. National beer, national
Used to market it in light beer.
Wow, it's been around that long. Scheiße. So you still
County,
listening?
Yeah. Cheers to National Bohemian.
Yeah, cheers to them, man.
That's cool.
Here's to the
They changed the Bobo going. So yeah.
Oh, that was that, dude? That was for that company?
yeah.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah,
saw that
their
logo
their
at the
actual-
end.
They
Yeah,
used to be big. They used to have their own brewery, and then it burned down, and now they're.
Oh, crazy.
You're gonna be singing that all night, beer man.
I know. God. What you guys do to me? National.
Cheers to Oscar the Grouch. There he is. He's all. Sometimes
Get out
we
of
all
my
feel like
thrash
trash.
can.
Thrash can.
Sometimes we all feel like trash.
We all feel like thrash.
Yeah.
Blue, they're out of hams. All right, that's a cheap fish beer. I got like a.
Oh, Ronald Sutton, if you can get this beer in your area, it's pretty comparable to hams. Just saying.
I bet you he gets
Might be actually cheaper.
that's not
Might be
bad. I
cheaper.
like
old
some
style, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cheers.
those,
Old style.
Here's
Some of
that.
these kind of beers I don't get. I seen Stroh's once in my life. I bought it in a 40-ounce on a New Year's Eve. I was not very impressed with the Stroh's. Or
was
no, what
probably
Stroh's?
old.
No, it wasn't Stroh's. It was something else.
Falstaff.
No, I'd have to go back onto it could have been, it wasn't Stroh's, someone else with the letter S. One of the big national beers that we never see around here, and I
Schaefer's.
saw one. It was Schaefer. Yep, that was the one. They used to have Schaefer Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts, where that's where the Patriots were playing in the '80s, and all the good Grateful Dead concerts were. All right.
Nice.
But yeah, Flyway. I see. You can, if you go onto the great sidetrack. If you go on the Grateful Dead YouTube page, you can see all these old. They're not bootlegs because they actually put together their own live concert footage. Why did they allow that to happen? Because each show was different, and they were very okay with people filming and showing.
Yeah.
Each show they did could have been a very different rendition of each song,
Right.
but they would watch each other live on stage and interact and know when to go into verses where there's vocals, or when somebody screwed up something. Okay, we're going to go back into it again. So
Don't put one of their songs on your YouTube channel, though. You'll get.
on this
Anyway.
channel, you will get but very good band to watch for how to actually interact as a band on the stage. But today we're going to do another local theme here. Speaking of local things in my area, this is from, can't even read that, Shoveltown Brewery. There you go, in northeastern Massachusetts. Their New England Pale Ale, 7.2%, 70 IBU, the Flyaway. It's a Citra only hopped beer. So I'm about halfway down. It's got some really good lacing, and this is one of these. I've never even had this particular beer. The glass is from Ingleseel Trappistine beer, but it was a cool glass for like $10. I was like, I gotta buy that. It was nice.
That's
So
cool.
the beer itself smells incredibly fruity forward, very orangey. And Tanner had asked us all in the panel on our private chat, when you think of IPAs, do you think of stock fruits when you're picking out these fruity aromas in your IPA? And I typically think of the three, which are grapefruit, pineapple, and orange. I think orange kind of universally works for a citrusy note, but when you have that spritziness and that orange juicy note, you know what that is. Pineapple to me is a little bit lighter than grapefruit, and grapefruit's the really big pungent kind of variety of the citrusy style fruits. And I'm getting the orangey kind of rind underneath everything, getting big grapefruits primarily, not a lot of pineapple, really. Lots of white bready notes. It's got that white wheat kind of characteristic to it. Definitely, I get the wheatiness to it. And there is a nice sweetness overall in the beer. Definitely has the citra with, citrus going on with the hopping. So let's get down to it. Cheers, Solange. Let's go for it.
Cheers, man.
Slanty.
Cheers, brother.
I was not a big fan in 2017 for the first couple of years of Shoveltown. They got their act together. The cans never really tasted all that great initially. Going to the brewery always tasted better. They've been perfecting their craft, I think, and this is a really exceptional style for the New England IPA. You're getting all the nose is leading you into the flavors perfectly. You're getting that malty white bready note to it. I'm getting that white wheat malt fluffiness to it. Again, I don't know if they're using that. I'm assuming that's what I'm tasting. I'm getting the grapefruit and the orangey, pithy juiciness underneath everything there. There's a little bit of a hop, spicy zing to it and earthiness. A very nice sweetness. When you start to swallow the beer and it goes towards the back of the palate is where a lot of the sweetness, it's where a lot of the bitterness starts to creep in, and then it dries pretty good. I had some medium almost full strength pipe tobacco before this review. So that's actually tainting the flavor of the beer just a little bit, but I'm familiar. I'm having a little bit of a campfire-y sort of a flavor from the pipe tobacco or smokiness in the back of the palate from the pipe tobacco. But I'm familiar enough with what I'm getting out of this beer over some years of having this beer, so I know exactly what I'm getting out of it. But a fresher palate would have been better in this one. But that's basically what I'm getting out of it. The Citra hop it's a very I don't know. I want to say it's a pretty complex beer, I think, overall, for it just being a single Citra hopped beer. So that's really nice. The body is a light medium, but definitely medium. It's very crisp. It's got a nice zingy carbonation. You can feel it on the tongue. Definitely you can feel it on the tongue. It's prickly. And it's fairly refreshing. It's got a lot more bitterness. I mean, 70 IBUs. I do think that the 70 IBUs is definitely perceivable and it's noticeable. However, the rest of the flavors of the beer are still reminding you of a New England style IPA. Probably the pipe was not the greatest way to go beforehand, but the beer itself is a really good. I don't know if they've ever won awards, but I would give it's pretty great beer. So not gonna complain with that beer. And the Foxborough Hospital is haunted. It was a local funny farm. Ooh, yeah, there is a local. I don't know if it's in Foxborough or if there's one in Rentham that's like a abandoned insane asylum, I believe, here in Massachusetts. Kind of creepy. If you go drive by, it's just it's in this huge abandoned field in the background. You see this old abandoned mental institution. Kind of
Nice.
crazy. But yeah, let's go back around the horn and see what everybody is thinking of their products, what their final rating is. I guess let me know what you think would make the rating even higher, and then go right ahead, go right into your
Score.
go right into your shout outs. That's the word.
Shout
out your YouTube channel, anything that's going on in the social media world. Let's go back to Thrash Life and his vanilla whiskey.
Yeah, this is Rebel Stoke smoked vanilla flavored whiskey, 70 proof. There we go. There you go. I really recommend this. What's funny is, as I was drinking it, I was watching it where you get the legs on it, and then all of a sudden, it just little itty bitty prickly stuff happens, and it's like sticky like candy. It's sweet. It's really cool. If you can get it, grab it. I'll give it a 90. I'll give it an A, but not a high A. I've had a lot, better stuff. But this one, I think what they did is with the whiskey, they used an artificial flavoring with it that was sweet. And when they added it to it, it kind of overpowered the smokiness a bit on it. So it's still an A. I mean, I'm going to buy it again. I'll probably get a bigger bottle next time. That, or I'll just hold this like real close. See my big bottle?
And your big glass?
In my big glass, like Bumpy's, or just small glass?
Oh, Bumpy's the one with the big glass. That's right.
My big hand and my small glass.
You know what they say, right?
Keep
Okay,
my big
so
glass out your mother mouth.
My big ass and my big glass.
So does the sweetness kind of overpower the smokiness a little bit?
It does. I think it does a lot, but if you're into a sweeter whiskey, I think this is up your alley.
Put that in vanilla Coke, huh?
Yeah, the vanillas and the cinnamon and the coriander and all that that they were stating is there. The smokiness is in the background. So I think the sweetness kind of like overpowers the whole thing. But yeah, I would recommend it. I think next time I drink it, I would try it on the rocks. It needs to be cold. So the warmer it gets, the more kind of a syrupiness to it a little bit, I think. But it's enjoyable, very enjoyable. Shout outs. I put a video out of really haven't been able to do much. But I went ahead and did a video on doing chores out at the barn with the girls, taking care of their paddock and everything. So if you go through taking care of what I do on an afternoon basis, go ahead, go out, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Here soon, since it's really warming up now. Barbecue is in the near future, so we'll be doing some smoking of some meats. And we're not talking about Facebook founder. We're talking about real smoking meats. We're not. He had everybody else smoke his meats, but smoking these meats anyway. Yeah, and yeah, if you haven't been out at my channel for a while, go ahead and go out there and check it. It's nothing but horse stuff for the moment, but I think you'll all enjoy it. So cheers. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, man. Cheers, Rez.
Cheers.
Grill 'em all. Cheers, Rez. I think it's Sub Refuge from East Coast Liquor Reviews and Proclamation.
So I did. I switched around what was left in the can. Poured it in. I did notice papaya, so that's probably like the only additional note on the nose. And then I was actually getting a little bit of a papaya on the finish. They say sweet cream. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like real like vanilla cream, sweet cream, but it did give it kind of a creamy consistency in the beer. It's good. I like it. I honestly, with the initial aroma, I thought it was going to be a little bit more tropical fruit, citrusy. But the palate is definitely a little bit more floral, earthy, hoppy. But yeah, it's a good beer. I'll give it I'll give this one a 94 out of 100. I think it's definitely a good beer. I would have liked to get a little bit more of that fruity tropical flavor up front, a little bit more prominent. Maybe kind of mellow out the hoppy aspect of the beer. But that's just my personal preference with the New England IPA. And yeah, like I said, 94 out of 100, definitely a good beer. I would buy it again. Shout outs for me. So I will be doing a show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be doing brewery review. It'll be Lagunitas. Grab a Lagunitas beer, review the beer, and then we'll pull up the website and stuff. And whoever's on the panel with me, we'll all throw out our own ratings for the brewery. Then we'll average it out, and that'll be a rating for the show. I also do Rate That Beer on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. It doesn't have to be a new beer. Just grab a beer that you want to review. It could be a revisit if you had it before, or if maybe you paired it with something, like maybe if you did it on like Beer Man's channel or something, you did it with a pairing, and maybe you just want to try, like I said, like a revisit or something, or maybe something on Bumpies. Maybe you had it a second time and maybe your thoughts were a little bit different. So yeah, it's just open panel, live community beer reviews. And yeah, I'll say shout out to Alex Beermaster, Food Fridays. He'll be doing his ice cream sandwiches. Ooh. So get your ice cream sandwiches and beers. Go hang out at Alex Food Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So cheers, guys. Thanks for having me, Eric.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Right. Let's go right
All right, dude.
All right, man.
Shout outs and beer
This beer was rocking, dude. Hey, it smelled like crap at first. Like I thought it was a real nice, or a real shitty thin, like kind of Pilsner smelling double IPA. I was like, what is going on here? It just smelled weird to me. It was extinguiert. And then when I had it, it was thick. The lactose just thickened that sucker up. Gave it a little bit of a kind of vanilla. Well, it had vanilla in it too. But the pineapple, like the pineapple. This is more of a tropical forward one, but you did get orange. You got tangerine was like kind of came out through it. But just a very good overall, good mouthfeel, body finish. The retention of it, the look of it, the aromas were a little off-putting at first, so that kind of threw me off. And I'm just glad that it saved itself. And I'm gonna give it a 95 out of 100, man. It was really delicious. It's good even warm. and that's
Whoa.
unusual. You don't pass out. Do you pass out when you're watching a movie? You pass out.
No.
And your full beer is right there. You poured it. You're all happy to have it, and you pass out 5 minutes into the movie. And you wake up and you put your hand out. It's warm. It's warm beer, dude. And you were right by your heater, and it tastes like shit. And you're like, no, this one tastes good, dude. This one tastes good. This one tastes good, even warm to you. Seriously. Cask it up and you'd be good. So nice casky beer, I guess, if you wanted it to be one. So Tuesday, beer and cheese is open. Just bring whatever you want. Cheese, beer, 8 o'clock Eastern for that. And Wednesday is going to be a cannabis related. I showed a cannabis leaf because of 420 day. I figured I was a little late again, so we're going to go a week forward. And so find something cannabis-y, a little cannabis forward. As devil's weed.
Devil's lettuce. Yeah.
But yeah, bring something probably more Westy style, I imagine, on the IPA style side of it.
Beer.
So, even some lagers can be good. Some nice hopped up lagers, lagers or something like that. And brewery's coming along. I'm kind of in a standstill right now with that. I got to plumb the sink, and then I can call the inspector, and we're good. So I'll be doing a grand opening for that in the next month. Sorry about this freaking delay. So but yeah, it's cool. Right on. Cheers, man. Cheers, brother.
Subscribe here, man.
Cheers,
Hit that
everyone.
notification bell
Much
immediately. Do it now.
Oh, yeah. Happy 420.
Happy 420. Right, Bumper Road. You and next.
Cheers. So to rate this gin, it's a good gin. It's a real good gin. It is a top of the shelf gin. At least that's where they had it placed. I don't know. Bought it off the top shelf. It doesn't, I guess, necessarily mean that's where it would land normally. But it's it's a good, really good gin. For a rating, I'll give it a 97 out of 100. And you can drink a gin and it's got good flavors. It is a little heaty, but it mixes well. But it's also pleasant enough to be able to drink on its own. It's definitely a plus. Few other gins I like a bit more than this one would be the Botanist and the Empress Gin, which has butterfly pea and lavender in it, and that's
butterfly pea.
That was really smooth.
It's a flower.
Yeah.
Butterflies pea.
But good gin though.
How many of those butterflies you'd have to get to fucking make them drink?
Well, you never know.
Yeah, then you got to tickle them too. That's quite difficult.
Professional butterfly tickle.
Try not to rip off their wing. If you rip off a butterfly's wing, does it turn back into a caterpillar?
It turns into
for a moment.
Turns into sadness.
Shout outs. Yeah, I got my 50-point inspection videos. I put those out Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are my beer reviews. Live stream Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. It is called New Brew. So just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. I asked both panel members and folks chatting up in the chat to bring questions along. That's
don't be a douche.
It's at least 28.977% of the show is the question. So, anyways, everybody else has been shouted out as far as I know, and the other people are still here. So, cheers.
Cheers.
It's like he's at his daughter's tea party when she was little.
Cheers.
The beer master would say.
Yeah, I was drunk then too.
That ain't tea.
Cheers, Bumpy. All right,
All
miscellaneous.
right.
Let's see what you think of that Blue Raspberry beer.
Yeah. Check that out.
The official word.
Oh, it's
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know Smurfs had that in their blood.
I didn't know that either.
Me either.
It's
Look at that
That's
thing.
a
Look at
lot
some
of sediment.
It's like a lava lamp, for God's sake.
It does.
I've been like just sipping off the top, like the decanted part.
Grab a different beer. We're good.
Need a coffee
And,
filter.
yeah, I don't know, improper storing or what.
To the
Pretty
brewery.
sure that's not what they're pushing.
Like back in the 90s.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Try that stuff out and have it tested.
MD 2020.
What's up, Paul?
So,
Honestly,
cheers.
the flavor of it's not that bad.
Bass bait.
It just doesn't look right. Something happened. I'm getting more like some.
Brewing toilet cleaner review.
That's a real fucking beer.
Toilet cleaner.
That's a Orlando, dude. That's I don't know. Different stuff.
The
Sounds
wrong
good on
one.
paper. I mean, shit. It's what it said: candy, raspberry, imperial, Berliner
man,
Weiss,
you're
and marshmallow. Who wouldn't want to try that?
Yeah.
You haven't had good luck with
This
your own
is what we
Florida
got.
beer.
So,
What?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop drinking it when I get to like right there.
Just do something else. You know?
Chug the rest.
Put
But
some of it in bird
honestly,
feed,
the
too.
flavor of it's not bad. Something happened. If there's lactose in that or something, and it's separated, or I don't know. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, there's 2 losses for this place, and I got a couple hitters out of them. Won't be buying any more of this. I hit them up on Instagram and asked them, "Should I drink this?" So,
Part of a drywall thing. That went
on the flavor wise of it, it's pretty good. I'll judge this beer on this can alone. It's not good. Nobody wants to drink that. Who wants to drink that? Come on, man.
Oh, I could do it.
I mean,
Chug
I could drink that, but do I want to drink that?
Oh yeah.
I already
Especially if
have.
you were
I
doing-
get gas already. That's a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, no. Overall, I guess I would. I don't know if I can't rate this beer. Honestly, can't give it a fair shake.
NA.
That right there,
Something done happen.
if something happened, I can guarantee you that. That's definitely not the product they're pushing. If they are, you need to go back to the square one.
I hope the
Something
company
filter it out or something.
Yeah.
God damn.
Exactly.
I hope the company
Not that
watches the
hard.
beer review channel and looks at that beer and says, "No, that wasn't right."
What happened to
Yeah.
your head?
Oh, I got a haircut. I learned that from you.
That's his normal hairdo, right? Ronald, come on up.
But hush, yeah. I don't look like I've been camping in the woods anymore.
Oh no, no, no.
There you go.
I have that look all the time.
Oh,
Shout outs for me Thursday night beer session. I'm probably just gonna review a couple more products. Yeah, I might do a theme show here soon, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, Leprechaun TV, Lep TV goes live right after me at the hot seat. Go check him out. Barbecue banner, interviews, stories, all kinds of stuff. Sometimes open panel. So go check him out. It's always a good time. Chat's rocking. Good show. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man.
No,
So miscellaneous.
that's
Your cat's got his paws up in the air. Looks like he's dead.
All the time.
No, he just has a question.
He's got a question.
Oh, he moved his leg.
and is there?
Now he's got a question.
And his
I know
ear.
what you're talking about. He's a fucking man, dude.
Yeah.
Cheers.
May the hams be with you.
The gay bar.
May the hams be with you.
Oh, you used a Sharpie to color your hair back? Oh, metal proof.
It's hot
coming
down
from
here.
Our local alpaca.
That's what I should do is use a
God.
marker.
Bing bong.
Let's go to Thomas Metal and the
Bing bong.
flyaway. The flyaway. I do kind of wish I did a palate cleanser or
You got skin.
no, brushed my goddamn teeth after I had a little tiny bowl of some pipe tobacco. I guess I had a stronger flavoring pipe tobacco than I needed to before the beer. It's leaving me with I'd say a smoky, as in almost like a Scotch whiskey, kind of a smoky feeling in the mouth there. So it kind of masks the beer a little bit, but I know enough about the beer and what I'm getting out of the beer to give it a pretty accurate 93 seems pretty good. Maybe no fault to this beer's own, but maybe if they integrated another hop or made the beer a little less than 70 IBUs, I would rate it a little bit higher. But as it stood, the beer is relatively inexpensive in our area, 13 to 14 in change for a 4-pack. It's a pretty good deal. It's really good on draft. I think on draft it does go toe to toe with a lot of the beers in that style in our immediate area and in New England. Good orangey notes in the background, good grapefruit in the foreground, good malty white bready notes. It's got a really nice fluffy mouthfeel, nice zinginess of the carbonation. It could be a little more complex. It could be a little less on the IBUs. Maybe I'm asking for too much for it to be a little more complex, but a little less on the IBUs. I could be asking for a little too much, but it is one of the better. It is one of the better beers in the next 20 to 30-minute radius outside of my house. So, hell yeah, Shoveltown Brewery is a little small.
You didn't go, Josh?
Oh, Josh didn't go.
But it's pretty good. We'll go to Josh. Thank you, Josh, for reminding me of that. I gave that a 93.
Sorry.
We'll shout myself out at the very end. Let's go back to Josh. He came in.
I didn't mean to be a burden.
You are.
You're not a burden, dude.
Remind me. All you gotta do is tell me.
You're never a burden, dude.
Never.
Nobody's a burden, man.
All right. My
Appreciate
bad.
you reminding
When
me.
you have no beer.
Thanks for having the Natty Bow. I threw the can away, but you've seen it. You've seen it. For a traditional adjunct lager, it's good. You know, PBR. These are my go-to. If I want to drink a adjunct lager, it's this or PBR. Hams is great. We get hams around here, but for the price point, I mean, $8.99 for a 12-pack. I don't think they make anything over a 12-pack for this, but $8.99 a 12-pack for a nice little adjunct lager, 4.2% ABV. Nice summertime beer, barbecue beer and lawnmower beer type stuff. Get that nice corn sweetness. It's good. It's a good beer. Score wise, I'd give it for the macro style. I give it a 94. I'd pick this over like Bud Light or Coors Light, all that kind of stuff.
Nice, man.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Big fun.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this was really good. Shout out. Oh, we're doing
Brandon.
shout out wise.
Cheers, dude.
Last Beer is my channel. I do beer bowl discussions every Sunday night, 8 p.m.
Shut up,
Eastern
Sam.
Time. Talk about craft beer news, all the stuff going on in that. You don't have to necessarily drink, and it kind of becomes an open panel kind of thing. Do a beer review before I kind of open up the panel, and then open up the panel and talk about craft beer news, kind of nerd out, talk about what's trending in the craft beer kind of community, stuff like that. Hype breweries, that kind of stuff. What kind of styles are trending, all that kind of stuff. What styles are big coming up this year? I know lager. It's supposed to be the year of the lager this year. Yeah. Other than that, Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram handle, where I post the beers that I'm drinking, a little description of the beers I'm drinking. And yeah, it's pretty much it. Pretty simple guy.
Nice.
Drink simple beer, and you'll see him on all the panels, everyone's channel, all that kind of stuff. So, cheers, Thomas. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat.
Cheers, Josh.
Cheers, you, man.
Happy Hump Day.
Woo, happy hump day, everybody. All right, well, this is Thomas Meadow, 75 channel on YouTube. hopefully we'll be around next week to do the Wild Card Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And the only people I don't think we've shouted out currently was the craft beer pours. Cheers to craft beer pours in the panel.
Shout out craft beer pours.
What's up, Brandon?
Let go.
Cheers.
Go back and you'll see the beers, Mom. Who else? Who else do we have to shout out? Paul Middle Brew. Cheers. Thanks for showing up.
What's up,
And
Paul?
earlier we had,
He's a great hop.
who have we had? I'm trying to find a good version of it. Leprechaun TV. Cheers, Leprechaun. All right, and Joey Edibles. Joey Edibles wasn't in our chat today, but I'm going to shout him out. I think on May 9th, if I'm not mistaken, because it's 420 Day, we got to shout this one out. On, I believe, May 9th, he is going to have legendary Tommy Chong on his channel.
Yeah, that's awesome as fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
Tommy Chong. Yep.
Yes,
Somehow we can get Beer Man to be on that
His
panel.
channel's going to blow up.
it would be really cool.
Get him on
Maybe
the
let me
channel
on.
there, or
That's
Joey.
cool. He's
Get
good.
Beer Man on there to meet Tommy Chong. Come on.
He's on Facebook. I would connect with him. Heck yeah,
Right
that'd
there.
be fun, dude.
And yes, I almost forgot last
Your
week.
man will be out there. You remember me, man?
All you gotta do, like we just did in this illustrious panel. If I forget somebody and skip you, tell me I forgot you. We'll get back to you. You don't have to leave in anger, anybody, and we'll be perfectly okay.
No
Thank you
angry.
No angry.
Under their last beer, I'm gonna stick with the 93
Yeah.
Flyaway
Straight
Ice
solid.
Thank you for joining, everybody. Unless we have any last words, he says, "Cool." Yes.
Love
cool.
your life.
Love your life to the fullest. And
Yeah.
until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Love y'all.
Bing bang.
Bong.